Today we will do some programs on array. So our first program will be write a C program to find average of marks stored in an array. Okay. So the question is that there will be some number, okay, in an array. Okay. So we have to find the average among them. So for average, we have to find first of all we have to find the sum of the numbers. Okay, so after that we will divide that sum by the total number of elements. So writing the code, starting with our header file, then int main, initializing declaring an array uh, of size. Okay. Now I'm introducing a new thing, that is, instead of writing the actual size, that is 10 or maybe 5, we can write it globally using macro like this. Let's define, then variable name, suppose size, and then the actual size of the array, that is 10. Suppose we are giving 10, and now if we write here size, just size, then it will be stored with 10 within this. Okay, now then we have to find the sum. So for that, sum equal to 0, and then average as sorry, average. So average will be a floating number. Okay, so input will be very same. So again we are copying the same code, and here just we have to write size. Here we have to write size. Now we have to first of all find the sum of numbers. Okay, we have to find the sum of numbers. So we can do two things. At the time of input, we can add it to the variable sum, or after taking the input, traversing each index, we have to calculate the sum. So we will use the easy approach. That is, at the time of taking input, we will add the number to the variable sum. That will reduce our sum time to execute another loop. So sum equal to sum plus AR of I. Okay. After that, average will be, we will have to type the sum by size, and then printf average of numbers is %f for floating value, and it will be avg, then return 0. Now I'm running the code. There is no error in this program. So enter array index at 1, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So what will be the average? Guess. It will be 5.50. Okay. As we have taken the floating number, so it is printing 6 place after decimal. Okay. So this was a very simple program. Take to find average among an array. So our next program will be write a C program to count number of zeros, odd numbers, even numbers in an array. Okay. So this is nothing very simple. Suppose this is an array. 0 1 2 3 0 4 0 5. Okay, suppose this is an array, so we have to count how many zeros are there. So you can say there are three zeros. How many odd numbers are there? 1 3 5. There are three odd numbers. And how many even numbers are there? There are 2 and 4. There are two even numbers. So we have to just say that there are three zeros, three odd number and two even number in this program. So we have to count it. Okay, so now writing the code, that is our header file, then in main function. Then first of all we will initialize our array. Then for traversing the array we have taken the variable ai. Then for storing the count of 0 we are taking a variable 0. For taking the count of odd numbers we are taking a variable odd. And for storing the count of even numbers we are taking a variable called even. Okay, this was our basic declaration. And now array input. So how will we take array input? We will use this logic. We will use macro. We will use macro that it has defined size like 10 with the size. Now for I equal to 0, I less than size I plus plus. Okay, now we will check if the given number is 0 or not. If a of I is equal to 0, if a of I is equal to 0, if it is true, then increment 0 plus plus. So first of all, so here we have to initialize it by 0. Okay, else if ARR of I mod 2 equal to 0, that is if it is an even number then even will be plus plus, else odd plus plus. Then number of odd zeros, that is %d, that will be 0. Then number of odd number, and the number of even number. So this was our program. Now I am running the code. So there are error. So what is the error? Let's see. Oh, we have declared an array, but I haven't given the size of the array. So, sorry. Now it will not give any error. Now 0 1 0 2 0 9 4 7 5 7 0 0 3 4 0 8 0 7 5 0. So you can see there are 4 zeros, that is 1 2 3 and 4. There are 4 zeros, 4 odd numbers and 2 even numbers in this array. So this is very correct program. Okay, so do you have any doubt? Please ask me in the comment section. Now moving to our next program. The question is, write a C program to store positive and negative numbers into separate arrays. Okay, So the question is that suppose in an array there are some numbers, suppose 1, 2, 3, minus 4, 5, minus 1, 6, minus 8. Okay, so suppose this is an array A. Okay, this is an array A. So what we'll have to do? We have to do in an array, we have to store all the positive numbers from this from the array A and all the negative number in the array C. Okay, so this is our task. So now I'm starting the code, starting from the header file. First of all, our main array. So now I'm declaring the size at the very beginning. That will be very easier for us. So A of size, then B of size, then C of size. Okay, now for moving in the array A, we are taking I. For moving in array B, we are taking X. For moving in array C, we are taking Y. Okay, now taking the input. So we will use the same code for taking the input. So now we have taken our input. After that, we will use a for loop that will go from I equal to 0 to size, that will traverse the array A. Okay, size. So now if A of I is greater than 0, if A of I is greater than 0, then B of X plus plus will be A of IE, and here X will be 0. Okay, that means at the first time X is 0, so the number will be stored in index 0 of B, then X will be plus plus, so X will be now 1. So next time it will stored in the array of B in index 1. And else if A of I is less than 0, that means it is a negative number, then C of I plus plus will be A of I. Okay, so this will be A of I. So now we have our positive and negative number into separate arrays. Okay, so now printf original array, printing original array for I equal to 0, I less than size I plus plus, printf %d spaces, then A of I. Now printing positive array. So size of the positive array will be X. Size of positive array will be X. Then it will be B. Then negative array. negative array, size of the negative array will be y, then it will be c, then return 0. Okay, now I'm running the program. So there are error. Okay, so what we semicolon a semicolon inverted comma is missing. Okay, now I'm running the code. There is no error in this program. Now I'm giving the inputs. Suppose I'm giving -5, then -7, then 2, then -9, then 6, then 4, then 8, then -1, then -6, then 3. Now see what is happening. Original array is this. This is positive array and all the positive numbers are there, and this is a negative array, all the negative numbers are here. Okay, so this is our program. Now our next program is to find a number in an array. Okay, so writing the code for that. So we are starting with our header files, then our main function, then an array of size, and using a macro dash define size. Let size be 5. Now for traversing, we are taking a number I, and the number to be find is will be stored in the variable key. Okay, now taking array input, we will use the same code. Okay, now we will ask the user to enter number which he wants to search. Okay, so enter number to be searched. And this number will be stored in the variable key. Okay. Now we will traverse the array and we'll check whether the number is seen as the key or not. If it is same, then we will print you have got the number. Okay, so how it will be done? Or equal to 0, I less than size, I plus plus. Now if a of I equal to key, then printf, we have number found. Okay, number found, and then program will be terminated, because as the number is found, then we don't need to search other numbers. Okay, so return 0. And if it is not found, then this statement will not be executed. Then here print number did not find. Okay, and after that return 0. Give a new line here, also here. Now I'm running the code. So entering the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now enter the number to be searched. I'm entering 9. So number did not find. Okay. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm entering 3. So number has been found. Okay. So this was the program to search any element in an array. And note that this is a very important program. Okay, this is very important program in any language, because searching is a very genuine thing. Okay, Google also, we also finds anything in the Google. So there also searching algorithms are, there are lots of searching algorithms present there. So this is a very first searching algorithm. It is also called a linear search. Okay, so it is also called a linear search. There are lots of searching sorting algorithms present. So we will learn all that. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you. Friends, do you have any doubt? Then please let me know in the comment section and do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.